92.3 Amp Radio.
What up, Facebook universe? It's Niko live in studio in the Adorama Live studio on the StubHub stage. And joining me today is the ever so cute Khalid.
Hi.
Did you like that intro?
That was very nice. Thank you.
I was going to be like the winner of the Kylie Jenner Snapchat of the Year award, Khalid.
Oh, I'm flattered.
If that ever existed, that'd be a pretty dope award.
I mean, I'd take it.
Yo, welcome to New York City. Welcome to our radio station.
Thank you for having me.
Things have escalated quickly for you.
Insanely. No, insanely.
You're 19 years old.
Yes.
Fresh out of high school.
Yes.
And you have a song now, Location, which is basically played around the world and, of course, across the nation.
Right.
We're playing it here on 92.3 Amp Radio. I wanted to get a shameless plug in there for
thank
us.
you. All right. Let's go.
No, the song is dope. The song's
Thank
got a lot
you.
of soul. And coming out of a 19-year-old, you'd be like,
Yeah.
whoa, how old is this kid?
Right.
So how did you come up with this song?
So the crazy thing about this song is like, everyone always asks me, they're like, did you expect for the song to be what it is right now? Not at all. When I was making music around that time, it was productive for my friends. I kind of wanted my friends to just listen to something. I wanted all of us to have a song to play in the car. And so I make the song around my senior prom, kind of with the goal of pushing myself to the next step of being like, you know what? Like, I want to win prom king, you know? And so luckily I won prom king. The song was actually geared towards a girl that I didn't win. Oh, well. I won with the song, so that's all that really matters. And it's just super crazy to just see the growth of the record from then into now, just to realize the fact that I put all of me into that record, all of my soul, all of my embodiment, and it's just it took off to a new level. Yeah. And it's not done yet. So
It's not even close to being done.
I know, I love it.
Well, the album's out now.
Yes.
Yo, 19 years old. You started music at what age?
I actually made my first song when I was 17 years old.
Oh, dope. Okay.
Yeah.
So 2 years later, you have a major debut album release. You got Location everywhere. You're going on tour with who?
Travis Scott.
Travis Scott?
Which is awesome.
And when do you start that tour?
Next week.
Yo. Life goals, people. By the age of 19, he's touring the world with Travis Scott.
It's awesome. It just really just let me know that, you know what, no matter what age, you can really achieve anything that you truly believe in. If you believe in, you're going to work for it.
Absolutely.
And it's been 2 years, and it seems like yesterday, you know, because I just haven't stopped. I haven't given up, and I'm not at the full potential that I will be. I won't be for a while. So it's all about just riding the wave and enjoying the moment.
Absolutely.
And taking everything how it is. And luckily, I was able to produce a whole body of work and album that I had 100% control over. You know, I had the decision to be like, I don't want this on the album. I don't want that on the album. And I was able to give a true representation of who I was as an individual.
Beautiful. And you performed on Good Morning America?
Yes, today.
Yo, my mother watches that every morning.
Mine too.
That's crazy.
It was awesome.
What did you feel like being in that studio? Because it's a different vibe. You're not in front of like 100 fans. You're in front of like some TV crews.
It was slightly overwhelming in the beginning. It was like a movie. It was like a movie. Like I look at this, I'm like, no way that, you know, that person's right there. That person's right there. You know? It was awesome. And I was like, you know what? I can't even be nervous because this is an amazing experience that I'm going through right now that tons of people wish, you know, that they were there.
Absolutely.
And I was able to go out there to have a good time, to do a couple of awkward dances and be on my way. And it was amazing.
Is that how you worked your way to Prom King? Just awkward dancing?
Yeah. The dances, I mean, when I won Prom King, there was a lot more awkward dances afterwards.
Yo, Prom King is sitting right next to me. I'll be honest with you. High school was cool for me because I was very athletic. But as far as being like the boss of the high school, winning Prom King, something like that, that was not my future.
I was never the boss. I felt like I was just the weird art kid that had crazy hair.
I feel like that's dope for your high school then, for recognizing you
dope.
for more than just like this superficial title. Like they gave it to like the dopest dude in class.
Right. And it's just the fact that I was a new kid and I won, which was super awesome. It wasn't that awesome to everybody else because I'm pretty sure people were waiting 4 years to win, and I come out of nowhere like, give me that.
Slid right in.
Yeah, but it was very awesome, just because like I've never really been the jock, and I've never really been that type of kid. I've always been through art. Like that's always been my goal. I loved musicals. I loved choir. I was that kid, and for me to win something like prom king was very memorable for me.
I have a hard time believing that you would ever have been bullied in your entire life. Was that ever the case?
I wouldn't say that I was bullied.
Yeah.
Because people tried to attempt to bully me.
Okay.
And I was never a sucker. So.
You just you had a way to spin it.
But the thing is, the funny thing about that is one of the reasons why I even have this career was kind of built off of people telling me that I couldn't do something.
Nice.
The moment that I had created my first song, I put it on SoundCloud, and the most popular kid in school runs around and tells everyone that the song sucks.
Oh.
And he pushed that the song sucks. And he wanted me to stop. He wanted me to quit. And I told myself and I told him I'm not going to. And here's another song. And here's another song. And it led me up to the point where I made a song called Location, you know? And it was just all about, this is my dream. This is everything that I wanted to live. And that's really what it was all about. There wasn't going to be anyone who was going to step in my way and tell me, don't do this.
Absolutely.
You know, as long as I loved it, as long as I fell in love with it, and as long as it was genuine to me, that's really all that matters.
That's all that matters. Basically.
Right.
PSA right here, public service announcement. They hate you because they ain't you.
Yes, that is a fact.
From Khalid's mouth. Yo, so congratulations on all the success so far. The brand new album, you're touring with Travis Scott. It's an amazing roller coaster so far. Right. I want to talk about the video.
Yes.
Spoiler alert. If you haven't seen the video, don't pause this right now. Just bring up the video in the background.
Right.
The Camaro.
Yeah.
The vibe of the video, the house party. Walk us through exactly how the video is set up.
So the good thing about the video is that everyone in the video was either a friend of mine or a friend of friend.
Nice.
And so the Camaro was
all those babes?
Yeah. Welcome to El Paso.
Watch the video.
But the thing about that is just like the Camaro was actually a friend of mine's, his dad's, you know? And so everyone participated in it. It was around end of my senior year. And I was just able to have this one last experience with all of my friends. They all lived throughout the video. And every time I look back, I just get reminded of just when we were all in one place where life wasn't what it was now.
Yeah.
And it was simple, but I'm so glad that now we get even bigger opportunities and I can show them a lot of different things. I just took one of my friends to Coachella with me a couple of weeks ago, which is awesome. And the video was just, it was at my best friend's backyard. He had a pool, nice little pool. And we all just jammed and vibed out and had fun. And
that's so dope.
We all helped each other get through the video and it was awesome.
All right, so now the question is,
right,
who was the babe at the end of the video?
So she actually was Miss Teen El Paso.
Oh, okay.
So she's super nice. She's dope. She was actually a friend of my friends, and she came in. There was actually, I'm gonna tell you the story behind her. So there was actually another girl who got picked who didn't show up, and so they asked, they're like, does anybody want to do this role? And she's me. I already have my clothes ready. She has every outfit ready, and I thought it was just super awesome. I'm like, let's go for it, and it was a dope video. I built a lot of beautiful friendships off of that video as well.
Beautiful. And the cinematography was insane. And to think that
awesome.
You guys did that like straight out of high school. Did you have one of your boys have a part in the cinematography?
So a couple of my friends were involved, but a good friend of mine from LA, he actually came out and he helped us shoot it. And we made this amazing video that really represented and kind of gave an ode to El Paso and just the culture and just the vibe of it. Like the Camaro riding through Central El Paso was just awesome.
That's dope. I like your passion for El Paso, Texas right now.
Thank you.
Being that you traveled a lot as a kid, like you moved around, you once lived in Germany at some point.
Mm-hmm.
So what makes you gravitate to El Paso so much?
Because I feel like if I didn't move to El Paso, I wouldn't be in the position I am right now. The moment that I had moved to El Paso was the moment that I didn't find myself, but I found my creative again. And I got super inspired. I was able to write all of these amazing records, and they stood behind me like I was born there, and they supported me from the jump. And so I felt like it's necessary for me to give back to the city.
Absolutely. And you came up with your mother who's in the Army.
Yeah.
I read somewhere that she basically gave you your musical
Oh
influence.
yeah, my mom sings.
How did that come about?
So my mom's a singer.
Oh, okay.
And she sang in the Army. I had to say sang because she just retired not too long ago.
Hey.
And she just raised me to just keep music throughout my life. And even if this wasn't my career choice, I was going to be a music teacher. And she told me, she was like, you know what? If you love it, then go for it. And so she really gave me the inspiration. She's probably one of the most inspirational people in my life right now. And she's so talented. Like, she's a way better singer than me.
Are you going to have her on one of your tracks?
I'm thinking about it. I might.
Exclusive.
Who knows? Maybe. I feel like she would just out sing me the whole track, so I don't know.
She can outshine you once.
Oh yeah, I'll give her one time.
That's amazing, man. Well, congratulations on all the success so far.
Thank you.
The video has like 65 million views so far?
It's going up. I don't even check anymore.
That's some YouTube money right there.
I do not even check anymore, but it's
Khalid. Pick up the song location, make sure you find them on tour. Where are you guys going to be at? Do you know any specific dates that you can rattle off?
There's a couple. I know a date that I'm going to be at soon that I'm really looking forward to. I'm performing in El Paso at Neon Desert. It's a music festival in El Paso, and it's going to be, I feel like it's going to be like my homecoming. I get to come back, and I get to see like tens of thousands of people just sing every single word.
What is the date on that? Because I'm coming to that.
You got to.
FYI.
It's like May 27th, if I'm not wrong.
It's coming up very soon.
It's going to be awesome.
I will have just had a child, but I will abandon that child.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you, bro. Thank you for joining me today.
No problem.
You're a breath of fresh air.
Thank you.
The youth today is in trouble, but you got it holding down.
Hey, I'm here to save them.
All right. Khalid, Locations, the track. His new album's out right now.
Yeah.
The kid is a gem. Where can they find you on Instagram and Twitter and all that stuff?
So my Instagram is The Great Khalid with the GR8, and my Twitter is The Great Khalid, GREAT.
Very humble of you.
Thank you. I know, very, very humble of me.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing more stuff in the future. Good luck.
Thank you.
And keep it safe on tour because
yeah.
Travis Scott show can be a little crazy sometimes.
It's going to be rowdy.
It's going to be rowdy. All right, check them out. It's Niko. We're live on Stuff Up Stage, Facebook Live. Thank you so much for joining us today. Go check out Khalid if you haven't already. You're sleeping on him.